Welcome back to Life Full of Zest, and welcome to a full body Pilates flow for strength and flexibility. This channel was created to encourage and inspire people to just enjoy exercise and lead healthy and happy lives. And life is always better when you do it with someone. So thank you for joining me on the mat today. Today we are going to be starting at the end of our mat in a standing position. So when you're ready, let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting lengthening that spine, taking a deep inhale and exhale, closing your eyes now if you need to. Taking another deep inhale, lifting those arms up towards the sky, and exhale slowly, rolling yourself down, tucking in that chin, then rolling yourself down one vertebra at a time, all the way down, allowing that spine to stretch out, taking a deep inhale here, bending those knees slightly, rolling yourself back up as you reach your arms up towards the sky, leaning back, opening that chest. Deep breath in, exhale slowly, tucking in head, neck and chest, just assessing that body, taking this time now just to be present, scanning that body from head to toe. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting yourself back up into a standing position, lifting those arms up, opening the heart up towards the sky. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling yourself back down. We're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling from the bottom of that vertebra of that lower back up into the neck, lifting that chest up towards the sky, reaching back, opening that heart to the ceiling. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly rolling yourself all the way back down, placing your hands onto the mat, coming into front support position, and then walking yourself back up, rolling yourself back up into standing, lifting those arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, tucking in head, neck and chest, and walking yourself back to front support. We're going to do that two more times. Walking those hands back, deep breath in, exhale, lifting those arms up to the sky, opening that chest. Inhale to pause, exhale, coming all the way back down. We've got one more after this, holding in that front support position, coming back up, lifting for one final time, all the way up. Inhale, exhale, coming down, placing those hands on that mat into that front support position. Deep breath in, exhale, leaning back into downward dog. Just using this time now just to stretch out those back of those legs. We're going to just alternating, bending our knees, just walking out those legs. Just allowing that body to warm up, loosen up, and wake up as we prepare for our full body Pilates flow. Let's push both heels into the ground. And taking a deep breath in, we're going to lift that right leg up towards the sky and slowly bring it in between our hands, taking a deep inhale, slowly lifting those arms up towards the sky, keeping that back knee hovering off the mat, and now slowly interlacing our hands behind our back as we lift our hands towards the ceiling and leaning forward towards the ground, bringing that right shoulder in line with that right knee. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting back up. Option to drop that knee down just to make the movement a little bit easier if you are struggling with that balance. And we are inhaling and exhaling as we're working. We're going to stay down here, dropping that shoulder as far as you can and just really lifting those hands up towards the sky. We're going to hold in this position for 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. If you have your knee on the mat, we can just lift it up letting go of those hands, placing them down onto the mat, and now extending that front leg and holding here. Deep breath, coming back down, dropping that back knee as we lift those arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in, exhale, dropping those hands down as we extend that front leg. We're going to do that 2 more times, just breathing as we're working. And last one. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale, extend, and we're just going to hold here. Deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that front leg, dropping that back knee onto the mat, bringing that right hand up towards the sky, opening that chest towards the ceiling as you keep that left hand on the mat. Inhale, coming back to center and opening, and we're going to do this for 5 counts. That's 2. I want you to lean deeply into that front right knee as you open. Now taking that right hand back onto the mat, tucking your left toes under your feet and lifting that back foot up as you lift that right leg up into 3-legged downward dog, dropping it all the way down into downward dog position, rolling yourself forward into plank, and then lifting yourself back up, leading with those heels into downward dog. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling forward into front support or plank position, and then back. We're just going to do a few of these before we move to the other side. And rolling into that plank, coming back up into that downward dog position. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting that left leg up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, bringing that foot in between those hands. Deep breath in as you lift those arms up towards the sky. Again, if you struggle with your knee hovering off the mat, you can just drop that back knee onto the ground, taking your hands, interlacing them behind your back, lifting that chest up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, coming down, dropping those shoulders towards the mat as you align that left shoulder with that left knee. Coming back up. This is quite a difficult movement to do if you do have your knee in the back behind, lifted off the mat behind you. So just focus on that stability and that control. And if you do get a bit tired, you can just drop that back knee up onto the mat. And we've got 2 more of these, really focusing on trying to open and stretch out those shoulders. And last one, dropping all the way down. We're going to hold here for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, low if you can, as much as you can. 1, slowly coming back up, stacking that vertebra and dropping that back knee. We're going to lift those arms up towards the sky and slowly dropping your hands on the mat and lifting that back knee as you extend that front leg. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting up those arms towards the sky as you open that chest, drop that back knee to allow that hip flexor stretch. Deep breath in, hands to the ground, extend that front knee. Again, a few more reps of these before we continue. Just allow this time to let that body stretch out, let that body flow, looking up towards the sky. Very nice work. Enjoy this time. Try to focus on being present, being here, not worried about what you're going to do after this, but just enjoying and embracing this time for yourself. You're going to extend and hold just for a little bit. Deep breaths Now slowly placing that left hand, lifting it up towards the sky as you open that chest while that right hand stays on the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing it on the inside of that left foot, leaning into that front knee. Let's take a deep inhale. And exhale, open that chest towards the sky. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, up. Inhale, center, just allowing that left knee to fall out to the side, just to intensify or increase that stretch between that groin and into those hamstrings. Depending on where you're feeling tight, you will feel that nice stretch. Placing both hands on the mat, tucking in your right toes under your feet, and slowly lifting that left leg back up towards the sky, slowly dropping back into downward dog and pushing your head through those arms. We're going to walk those feet towards that mat and slight bend in those knees if you want to, and we're just going to hold here into a forward fold position. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly rolling yourself back up, lifting those arms up towards the sky. Open that chest towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly coming back down towards the mat. We're going to halfway lengthen and coming back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling yourself all the way back up, bringing arms up towards the sky as we lift that right knee, holding here, bringing those arms to your chest in a prayer position. Deep breath in. Exhale, extending that leg back, and we're going to hold here. We're going to bring our arms out towards our sides and just holding in this position for a few seconds. Deep breaths. I want you to feel and engage that right glute, flexing that back right foot, and imagine like you're pushing that back right foot into the wall behind you. Keep holding, keeping that core tight. Deep breaths. And slowly coming back into that high knee as you lift those arms up towards the sky. Now slowly placing that right ankle onto that left knee, bringing those hands back into prayer and leaning down into standing pigeon pose. You're going to bring that chest towards your shins and you're going to hold here. Deep breaths. Just holding, focusing on a point in front of you to maintain that balance. If you do struggle, you can just place both hands on the mat. You can also increase that stretch by trying to extend that knee a little bit and bring that chest closer towards the mat. Now slowly taking a deep inhale, lifting yourself back up, coming back into high knee, bringing arms up towards the sky, and we're just going to hold here for a few deep breaths. You should feel a nice deep activation into that left ankle and calf. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly dropping down, lifting arms up towards the sky, coming all the way back towards that forward fold. Deep breath in. Exhale, halfway lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back down into that forward fold, coming all the way up into standing, lifting those arms up towards the side, lifting left leg into high knee, and slowly leaning forward, extending that left leg back behind you as you bring arms into prayer. Deep inhale, flexing that left foot, activating that left glute as you bring those arms behind you, holding here. Again, just focusing on that stability, focusing on a point in front of you, just to keep that control, engaging that core, pretending like you're pushing the wall behind you with that left foot. Deep inhale and exhale, pivoting yourself into high knee as you bring your arms up towards the sky, coming into prayer and holding. Keep holding. Deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling, Slowly dropping that left leg down, lifting arms up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, coming down into forward fold and making sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to come into a squat position and we're just going to hold here for a few seconds. If you do struggle, you don't have to go as low, but try and challenge yourself to get as low as you can. From here, we're going to do little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lifting up and dropping yourself all the way back down. We're going to lift that left leg, placing it behind you into a lunge position, and we're going to lift those arms up towards the sky. You can pivot your back foot so that your heel is also on the ground, placing arms in front of you now. Deep breath in, exhale, opening that chest to look behind you. Inhale, center. That's 1. We're going to do 5 of these. That's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now slowly, keeping your gaze over your left shoulder, we're going to extend that right leg, rotating that body, pointing that left toe towards the wall in front of you, pivoting that right foot, and slowly bending that left foot to now face the wall in front of you. You can see my back foot has now pivoted. Deep breath in, exhale, bringing arms to center in front of you. Palms are in contact with each other. Deep breath in, exhale, opening to look in the opposite direction. Inhale, center, exhale, open. Keep going. Should be getting beautiful activation into those lower limbs as well as a stretch. Keep going. Inhale, center, and last one, and slowly coming back to center, lifting those arms up and dropping your hands onto the mat, lifting that back heel as you lift your right leg up into high knee, bringing those arms up towards the sky, placing that right ankle onto that left knee. Now slowly coming all the way down, bringing that chest towards that shin and just holding here. Again, if you're wanting to get a deeper stretch, just drop that chest closer towards that shin. Otherwise, if you're struggling with your balance, you can just place your hands on the mat. Very nice. Enjoy the stretch. Drop that knee towards that floor if you do want a deeper stretch. Now slowly lifting yourself back up, bringing arms up towards the sky as you bring that knee up, back into high knee, dropping your feet just shorter than shoulder width apart. Deep breath in, opening that chest towards the sky as you come back into a squat position, hands at the chest. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting those arms up towards the sky, dropping those shoulders down. Inhale, exhale into little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, try lean back into those heels, 1, and holding for 10, 9, keep holding, feel those glutes. I'm starting to shake, but that's good. You want to feel that activation. Deep breath in, extend yourself up and lowering yourself all the way back down, halfway lengthening and rolling yourself back up, coming back into that squat. Now slowly rolling yourself, lowering yourself down into a controlled position to sit on the mat, keeping your hands out in front of you, keeping your knees together. We're slowly going to roll ourselves down just halfway, keeping core tight, lifting arms overhead, coming back to center, then to T-point. So in this position, your feet are 1.5 feet away from those glutes, your knees are engaged and together and activating that core. If you are feeling like you are struggling to maintain that angle or positioning, try and engage that core more, or just lift yourself a little bit higher, but you want to draw your belly towards your spine. Keep working. And deep breath in. Exhale, lifting yourself up, extending that back, and coming all the way back to that 45-degree angle. Deep breath in. Exhale, opening that right shoulder towards that back left corner. Back to center on that inhale to do that same thing with that other side. You're really rotating at the level of that spine. Inhale, center. One more on each side after this. Keeping that core tight. Coming back to center and lowering yourself all the way back down, bringing arms overhead, then interlacing them comfortably behind your head, taking a deep inhale. Exhale, lifting head, neck and chest off the mat. Inhale to pause. Exhale down. So again, in this position, you're just using your core to draw your ribs towards your hips, and you're looking up in front of you, keeping your shoulders open, and you're just allowing that core to engage as you lift. We've got 3 more of these. On that third one, we're going to lift, hold, and rotate. Lifting up and holding, deep breath in, rotating that left shoulder towards that right knee, coming back to center, and then changing over to the other side. Inhale, center, exhale, rotate. Try to work really hard to rotate at the level of the waist and not at the shoulders. You should get a deep activation into that core. 1 more on each side, keeping that core tight. Coming back to center, lifting those arms up and hugging those knees towards the chest. Pointing those toes, now flexing them and pointing. Very nice. We're going to lift both legs up into tabletop. We're going to place both hands on that right knee, drawing that right knee towards the chest as you resist with those arms. Deep breath in, exhale, left leg toe tap. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, keep working, 6, 7 and 8, 2 more, 9 and 10. Lifting both legs into tabletop, bringing arms up towards the sky, dropping them into T-point. We're going to inhale to prepare, exhale, dropping legs towards the right, then extend, then bend, come back to center, dropping legs towards the left, extend and bend. Inhale, center, exhale, drop to the right, extend, bend. Keep just controlling that breathing as you work. And we're going to do 1 more on each side after this set, after this count, and extend. So you should feel a deep activation into that tummy and stability and control as you rotate, coming back to center, hugging those knees towards that chest, looking left and right. Very nice. Keep working. We're going to come back up into tabletop, placing both legs onto that left knee. As you draw that left knee towards your chest, you're going to take a deep inhale, exhale, right leg toe tap, inhale, center. That's 1. Keep working, drawing belly to spine, making sure that back is not arching. All the work is coming from the level of that tummy. That's 4, 5. You should feel 2 different types of activations in this movement. An isometric static one on the left, and a nice lengthening and shortening one on the right. So keep going. Let's do 3 more. And lifting those legs up, extending those legs, lifting arms overhead and lifting yourself up. If you do feel like you need to rest a little bit, you can bend those knees, and we're just going to pulse our hands into the ground for a few seconds. Deep breaths. If you find that you are getting tired, again, you can just drop those shoulders, but let's try to push through. Let's engage and enjoy that activation into that core. and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. Keep going, keep working, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Let's go for another few moments. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, and inhale, and last one, slowly dropping head, neck, and chest to the ground, and just bending those knees towards that chest, and opening those knees, and holding each ankle with your hand, pointing those toes. Deep breath in, exhale, extending right leg, and then left. Just taking this time just to stretch out those legs as we prepare for our glute and hamstring activations. And slowly dropping those legs down, placing your hands on the mat. We're going to lift our heels off the ground. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting your hips off the mat, one vertebra at a time, bringing arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, coming back down, bringing arms to sides. We're going to do that 5 times before we progress. Remember to control your vertebra as you move, squeezing those glutes. And you can see my heels are off the mat, and coming back up, lifting arms overhead, rolling yourself back down, arms to sides. We've got 2 more of these. Just control using that core. And last one, we're going to lift those hips up towards the sky, arms to the side, arms to the sky. Deep breath. Exhale, lower those heels to the floor, then back up. And as we lower, bring arms overhead. That's 2. We're doing 10 of these before we progress. You want to feel that beautiful glute activation. Keep going. And 8, 9, 10, keeping those heels off the floor. We're just going to do little glute pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little push, keeping those hips where they are. You open your knees away from each other, then back as you maintain that hip height. That's 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, and little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting those hips to slowly lower yourself back down, extending both legs, lifting arms overhead. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling yourself all the way back up to seated, pointing those toes as you reach towards your knees, and slowly lifting yourself back up, stacking that vertebra. Deep breath in, exhale, rolling forward towards those toes. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Deep breath in, exhale, coming forward, and coming back up. And last one, reaching forward, bringing chest to knees. Keep holding. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to bring that left foot into that right groin, lifting arms up towards the sky. Now slowly flexing that ankle as you reach your left arm over towards that right foot. Deep breath in, exhale, coming all the way back as you drop that left hand onto the mat and extend that right arm over to the opposite back corner. Just enjoying the stretch. Slowly coming back to center, we're going to lift that right foot over that left knee, and I want you to rotate towards the right hand side as you look over that left shoulder and hugging that right knee towards your chest and just holding here. Just allowing that stretch. And slowly bringing that right foot into that left groin as you extend that left leg. Lifting arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale. Extending that right arm over towards that left foot. Keep holding. Deep breaths. Lean into that stretch. Lifting arms up towards the sky as you drop that right arm onto the mat and reach that left arm over to the opposite back corner. Keep breathing. Allowing that body and that heart rate to slowly come back to resting. Lifting yourself back up, bringing that left foot over that right knee and rotating to look over that left shoulder and just allowing that spine stretch. Deep breath. And slowly coming back to seated. If you enjoyed that workout, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. And we have so many more videos just like this one. Thank you for joining me on the mat, and I look so forward to continuing this journey with you. Have a lovely day, and I will see you soon.